Alright guys, well, on that new piece of property, I decided not to hunt today.
You know, we referenced the new land quite a bit last year, but I don't think we ever really did truly tell its story.
So here we are, guys. You know, this is new property, but it's familiar ground, man. This is where it all began.
You know, going into the 2014 deer season, we hadn't even stepped foot in Adams County in 3 years. So gaining access to this, man, it brought us home, back to what we was used to, back to the deep woods deer.
Guys, I just come down into a bedding area. There's beds out the wazoo in here. And I found a spot down here.
I mean, really, to express how much Adams County dirt means to us, man. I mean, we're talking over 19 years hunting. And a lot of firsts in them ridges, man. I got my first buck there. Brother got his first buck there. And our cousin, we spent a lot of time hunting with our cousin that passed away a few years ago. And just the memories that we have on them ridge tops, man, just cannot be replaced.
Apparently I got a little case of the buck fever.
So when my grandma said, hey, I have 80 acres that you guys can possibly hunt, boy, did a firelight underneath me, and I was ready to get back into the deep woods. Which is going to lead us to the 4th weekend of the 2014 deer season. And we finally, me and my brother, get to hunt together on the new property. You know, I remember like it was yesterday, our first hunt on the new property actually wasn't a very good one. It was a rainy morning, and halfway through the morning, we had some guy on the other property drive a truck way back in the woods, and you can hear the truck turn off, and then probably 5 minutes after that, he starts cutting wood, and the rest of the morning all we hear were chainsaws. But that evening, after making an adjustment on stand site location, we would get our first chance at a deer in Adams County in 3 years.
Brett. Brett.
So feeling on top of the world that we just got a deer on the new property,
I hope
things take a turn for the worse.
Cause she's gonna die. There ain't no question
Well, I
about
hope that
that.
she lays back down, because she's not going to run for long. 2 broken legs.
She wasn't in it, so she had to cross the road, and that's the end of the game.
And that would set the pace for the rest of our season on this new property. You know, we would be hit with not getting shots on film, missing the deer, just bad weather, just the struggles of the new property, you know, in general, just trying to find locations. Like, granted, I mean, we didn't get this property, like I said earlier, until after the season was already in, so we didn't get it scouted that much, but it just seemed like, you know, we were always one step behind. Although we were getting great pictures of some monster bucks, and actually had a great encounter with the shooter buck that I actually shot at and unfortunately missed. So as you can tell, I mean, our reunion in Adams County, it wasn't everything that we hoped it was going to be. I mean, we did kill 2 deer off of the property, but if I'm going to be honest, I mean, we struggled. We struggled to get on the deer. We struggled to see the deer, the numbers of deer that we wanted to see. And, but you know what? We learned a lot about the property last year. And we get to hunt it again this year. And you can bet that I have a game plan. So the story continues on this new piece of property. Going into 2015, we are hanging stands on locations that we scouted during last season. And we feel confident, guys, that the story this year on this new piece of property is going to end in the all-time high. Hey, we're Hambros Outdoors. This has been Behind the Camera Chronicles. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, subscribe, like, and visit our website, guys, so you don't miss how the rest of this story ends. www.hambrosoutdoors.com